already starting it off badly. It's all messed up. This is not how I had it set up. Yeah, this is definitely not how I had it set up. But anyway, I'm just going to go anyway. Welcome, episode 1 here. Let me see if I can get this to look a little bit better here. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, the other day it did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Undo that. So anyway, yeah, the other day it did some updating and it's all messed up now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use this scene. I might have to, actually. There we go. We're doing this. Let me get my air conditioner out of here. This is not, episode 1 is not started off very well. Yeah, so anyway. Not off to a good start, that's for sure. Anyway. Nick, thank you for joining again. 27 months, man. 27 months. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it very much. Welcome to episode 1 of Jeremy's Untitled Car Show. I've been on Twitter since this morning. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, to be honest. I just know that Grand Theft Auto posted a bunch of stuff about things aren't going to be, I don't know. I guess things aren't going to be affected or whatever. Both. Yes, I am streaming on both. I can actually see. All right, so I just have a couple things for episode 1 that I wanted to talk about a little bit here. I'm going to kick it off with something a little bit more fresh on my mind because I was just talking about it today. And it is a hot topic, and it's going to continue to be a hot topic for a very, very long time. Yeah, they tweeted about it today, and they were like, saying how it wasn't going to be affected and talk about the leaks. At least they acknowledge it. They're not hiding anything, which is good. Just got your text, Nick. Yes, he did fuck up that Evo, and I want to point out, I don't know, I did text you about it, I think, but when he crashes, if you look after, you look at the wheel that's like sticking out, he has studded tires. I'm wondering if the other guys were using studded tires because him hitting the brakes as hard as he did would have, I would assume that the guy's going to get sued. I would assume that braking on that would have probably affected the braking. Like it would have sent him into a slide going that fast. So I am wondering if, while Jeremy's the only one who went full speed, I'm wondering if he was on studded tires as well. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about actually my this is the first time I'm multi-streaming, obviously. So there's going to be some kinks to get worked out here. So we got, I can see where people are chatting from. The emblems are Twitch or YouTube. I'm watching the thingy here. So yeah. Anyway, I want to talk about electric cars real quick, since it's like a hotbed of bullshit, to say the least. Yeah, so if I think I got like another half hour to go in it. I haven't finished it yet, unfortunately. But yeah, electric cars here. I want to talk about this because I just need to say, I think they need to cut the push for the electric cars, and especially with California, be like, oh, hey, 2035, not going to be able to buy a gas car in California after 2035. 5 days later, they tell people not to charge their cars because they don't want to have the blackouts and everything else. It's stupid. It is utterly stupid. What they should be concerned with doing is, I've also seen an article saying that they would have to build 300 more mines in order to be able to make all these batteries for these cars, which is detrimental to the planet also. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know why they're pushing for that. What I think that they should do is say, hey, by this year, all of your cars need to be some sort of hybrid, whether it be plug-in hybrid or just regular hybrid. They've had hybrid cars in the prototype class for, years, and it works. Now they have hybrids in WRC, and it works. Manufacturers come up with ways to, make the systems work and everything. Yeah, hybrid. I think hybrid's the way to go. I think that's what they should do first. And then way further down the road, we don't have the infrastructure here for everybody to have an electric car. And you can't force people to buy certain things. It's not right. It's not the way to do it at all. Kind of want to talk about that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to get into it because I'll be sitting here for quite a while. So the next thing I want to talk about, Kyle Busch, it's been a big thing in NASCAR now, where Kyle Busch was going to go because he does not have a sponsor. M&M's is not going to sponsor him, and he's not re-signed with Joe Gibbs. He's now signed with Richard Childress Racing, which is a Chevy team. Instantaneously, people were like, oh, well, now you're a Chevy team. What about the Indy 500? I don't think they should be concerned with the Indy 500 yet. Just my personal opinion. But remember when they said that like 2010 Mustang would be, yeah, they keep saying it. I keep hearing things about hybrid. I guess it's still up in the air. I would say that eventually it's going to happen. You can add more power. I mean, a hybrid can give you more power. But yeah, Kyle Busch talking about Indy 500 stuff already, and he hasn't even raced one race in a Chevy. Stupid to me. I'm not really a Kyle Busch fan. Apparently, Kevin Harvick really wanted him to come on to Stewart-Haas Racing, which I don't know. I don't know about that. I wouldn't really want that, to be honest with you. We're going to pull up, queue up a video. Just got to find it first. So, Next thing, WRC. I just want to kind of touch base with WRC stuff. Season's been pretty nuts. Now the points leader, who won like I think it was 5 rallies in a row. He is now crashed. Ignore that. He has now crashed the last 2 rallies. He's crashed out. So now people are saying, hey, is he just like, is it just nerves getting to him? It could be. Could be nerves. Could be just making mistakes. It didn't seem like he was going to be the type that was going to make mistakes. But it happens, you know. Obviously, me being a Ford fan, I like to follow M Sport, and they are not doing well. I was hoping for Craig Breen to be on the team for a couple years, and then they finally did it, and it's not working out very well, that's for sure. I'm just getting something. Whoop. Gotta pause that. So yeah, it's not going good. And it doesn't seem like they're happy with Craig for whatever reason. Basically, the boss has said like he just needs to step up. And he's had a couple things of bad luck. He was the only one to get a flat tire on day 1 of Rally Greece, which is unfortunate. I mean, it does happen to literally anybody. So that kind of sucked. I was hoping for a good result from them. Loeb had an issue, which he was kind of on pace to win. But again, something Happened. And Pierre-Louis Loubet also had an issue, and he was running second. He also got his first stage win, so that was another thing happening. And lastly, episode 1's going to be a little short here. I'm going to be prepping stuff throughout the week for episode 2 so that it's a bit better. If it doesn't have opening doors, you remember? Yeah. The new Mustang was announced Wednesday. I kind of want to talk about that for obvious reasons. Because it's a Mustang. Let's see here. Just kind of go through here. So, yeah, I mean, it looks good. To me, it looks good. Like the look of it, people have compared it to other cars. I say, fuck that. They basically widened the grille. Basically widened the grille of the current one. Modified the back. Let's see here. If this thing could pull, there we go. Whatever. This thing can pull up. Let's see here. Look at that. I'm gonna play this. This is gonna be the dark horse. This I think is cool. I like the side emblem. Look fantastic. With the new logo. It is an entirely new performance. Mustang. the Dark Horse. People have bitched. People kind of talk shit about the 500 horsepower. The interior does look good. The power rating for the EcoBoost, from what I've seen, and I don't know why they didn't say anything about it, but it seems to me like it's going to be 320, up 10 horsepower from the current 310.
First new performance series in more than 2 decades. A new chapter in their storied racing history of Ford Motor Company and Mustang. Its name is indicative of its design and its aspirations. Its demeanor, absolutely sinister. Dark Horse is for the enthusiast who wants purebred force of nature.
All right, so you talk about nature, but this is, I mean, this is absolutely supernatural is more like it, but I want all the details. Come on.
Yeah, we turned up the volume on everything that mattered. Striking visual cues, countless hours of iteration between our engineers in the studio to get everything right for high-speed handling, reduced drag, cooling.
So I get like
all essential.
Analytics and stuff.
Driver-focused interior is capped off with serialized badge.
1,000
drive modes, track apps, right at your fingertips.
kilobytes per
Talking
second.
about the exterior, you're going to see the pony in your rear-view mirror.
I'm running.
But unique fender and deck lid badges are going to be a subtle indication of what just blew past you.
Let everyone know.
Dark
Horse, peace. All right, under the skin, what do we have? So what's under the hood? What's the
It's already used for Twitch, so guess what?
Let's do that.
It's going to be the same settings.
It starts with the most powerful Coyote.
See, I don't know if anybody recognized this guy, who, not this guy, but he talked about being the he's a commentator for Drift, but he also commentates on Nitro Rallycross. Now, what I really want to get to
tied down with the Magna Ride with next generation
is the race cars. Yeah, they have changed it. The EcoBoost, I think, is going to have 320. The 5.0 the new 5.0 is going to be what, 480, I believe they said, which is up 20 from the current. And then Dark Horse has 20 more than that. But people are complaining. They're like, oh, 500 horsepower, big whoop. Okay, it's 500 horsepower of a freaking naturally aspirated V8. Now, other companies like Chevy and Dodge, in order to make that extra power over 500, they needed a larger engine. We're going to pause it right there. It needs a larger engine. So I would say Ford's kind of kicking ass there with the amount of power that they're getting out of the 5-liter. So people can shut up, to be honest. All right, and then we have the Dark Horse R, which will probably be, that's your track one for normal people to purchase if they have the money. I like his coat. Save hearts to the previous models being on the rear window at the bottom. Huh. I didn't see that. That is pretty cool though. So yeah. So we have the other thing that I don't think they touched. I didn't hear them talk about. But the GT4. So the GT4, last I knew, was supposed to race in the Michelin Pilot Challenge Series next season, which starts in January. They didn't mention that, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's getting pushed back or what they're doing. But obviously, it's definitely coming. The Cup Series car, that'll be in due time. NHRA Factory X, which hopefully is going to be a televised class, because it seems like a new class to me. Yeah, 500 horse is a lot of power. Yeah, they've gained a lot of power in recent years. Cup Series stuff, that's, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a year or two down the road. The supercars, I don't know when that's going to be, because they have the next gen Mustang stuff and the Camaro are being tested, so maybe that's going to be the body style when they actually start running that. But the NHRA thing is very interesting to me, because I'm really hoping that that's a class that they're actually going to show, and that's actually going to be a real thing, to get some, interest in it. That's pretty cool. They technically already have a car similar, being the Cobra Jet. And they've had that for years. Ford, for a while, was the only ones that you could actually buy a race car from a catalog. And then everybody else started doing it with the freaking Demon and the Copa Camaro and stuff like that. Yeah. And then we have the GT3, which is going to be the big one. GT3 racing is huge right now. That's basically your main GT class. There really aren't any GT2 cars. GT1's been gone forever. So GT2, non-existent. It's basically GT3 and GT4 are the two classes right now. But GT3s are the one that run at the big race, the 24-hour of Le Mans. So that means that Ford will be back at Le Mans. And it would be cool if they did first year, if they won. But as confident that they are obviously capable of doing it. They've done it. They did it with the previous iteration of the Ford GT when they went back 50 years after their first win to once again win. Was pretty awesome. So they're going to be back at Le Mans, this time with a Mustang, which is pretty freaking cool. And then they're, racing all throughout the world, as they do now already, basically, with the currently old, I would say old GT4, basically because they never really updated it and didn't make a evolution model of it. So yeah, it's gonna be freaking. It would have been actually really cool if they didn't have these just computer generated. If they were if they drove them out, it would be pretty awesome. Would be pretty awesome. That is for sure. We're gonna back this up a second here. We're gonna just go. Jerks. Okay, so we got that. Blah blah blah. We're gonna hang it right there. So yeah, I'm also wearing a Ford Performance hat too. So anyway, I'm gonna round out this chatting portion. Obviously, I'm gonna chat the whole time, but the main focus here is this type of this type of view. Yeah, it looks like Forza. And it's going to be awesome if they have all of those cars in Forza. Maybe not the, obviously not the drag car. That might be me. Maybe they would. They do kind of already have a drag car in it, I guess. So, I guess it really wouldn't be that much of a stretch. Anyway, so this is going to be, I'm going to be building this up. This is going to be every Monday. So, it's going to be once a week. I'm going to be building it up, going to be getting it better. There's going to be more, talk about more news stuff, more racing stuff. I'll have videos to show. So yeah, Monday streams are going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do the multi-stream thing each week. So yeah, once a week is going to be multi-stream. So whoever's watching on Twitch, whoever's watching on YouTube, thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. I just wish they would stop telling me about my resolution. I don't really have the resolution all that high. Stream status, good. Yeah, it is good, I know. Crazy. Crazy how one site is okay with stuff and one site's not okay with the same settings. Kind of sucks. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be, I'm going to build this up. This is going to be a fun one. Looking forward to really doing this. So, anyone, if you would like, you can follow me. It's literally Bear GT on everything. I'm going to put that in chat. Oh. Since I don't have commands or anything on there, obviously. So just making sure everything's working. Everything's still up and running here. We got this going. Anyway, so yeah, gonna put this stuff up there, and you can follow me, Bear GT, on everything. I should have put in the description really some stuff. Let's see if I can throw that in there. I put in the description. Don't know how well that's gonna work. I'll have to worry about that next week. So yeah, we're gonna get on to the video game portion of this. Basically, we're gonna have two halves. One's gonna be me sitting here talking about cars and stuff, and then in the second half it's gonna be me sitting here talking about cars and playing a racing game of some nature, any kind. Trying to get through Forza. We're gonna whip up the weekly. I'm gonna pull up the weekly stuff. We're gonna see how that goes. So we're gonna switcheroo. We're gonna bring. Oh my god! And I also have to fix the camera thing. I don't know why. It was not messed up. So for whatever reason, we can't do this because it won't progress because I've driven that multiple miles. We got this. How many points do I have? I need 6 points for that. That's cool. Alright, so we have a Hot Wheels thing. Alright, so we're gonna hit that up. Let's go do that.
This is hospital. Playing all the bangers. All across Mexico.
Why is this not? Meh, that's weird. The pop-out chat thing is not working. For the YouTube stuff, that's kind of odd. Where's my headset? Jack Toys, are you sure you want to quit your current championship? What? Oh, wait a minute. I know why it's asking me that. I'm on the GT championship. Oop. What is happening? Alright, so where are these other GT races? There's another one. This season's a little bit different, apparently, because they added extra races. There was 4 races in the one championship, and now there's... Don't know if I want to keep going with the Bentley though. Let's see what other cards it'll let me use. Now let's go to BMW. Switch it up a little bit. So how's everybody's Monday? How was your weekend? That's the big one. I know I've had multiple episode ones of stuff, but this is gonna be the legit. Fuck. Whoops. That's not ideal. sucked. Let me see if this pops up. That is really weird. If we do pop-out chat on YouTube, it is nuts. I didn't do anything. But yes, Guy Zone, if you're still here, I would say that that guy is probably in a bit of trouble. Because, I mean, technically he broke into something, I guess you could say. And then he basically blackmailed the developers. So yeah, if anybody doesn't know, somebody hacked into GTA stuff and leaked early game footage and whatnot, and then was basically told the developers, like, hey, I did this. I was threatening to leak it and everything else. It's just stupid, because, I mean, really, shit gets leaked all the time nowadays. It's basically a normal thing anymore. It happens in Destiny because people data mine things and they're like, hey, this looks like it's gonna be something that's gonna be in the game. A lot of times it might not necessarily be in the game. It might just be a thing that they're thinking about and never actually comes out. So times in a row. Stupid wall. Escape. Struggling. Damn it. Just slightly aggressive. bad corner. Yay, 1K room, which I already have. So I got that. Beautiful. Which means I got that. I could stop there, but I'm not. We're gonna go and do the one here, and then maybe do some Hot Wheels stuff. Come on.
Hospital records.
Marie. Oh. There we go. This kind of looks better. Seasonal Championship S2 998. Oh, I can't even do any of it. That's lame. S1, what do I have to do here? At least 1 star on all 6 S1 PR stunts. Psh. Hate that. S1. Alright, so we got that. Cars. $835, $900. Definitely don't want to use some drift stuff, that's for sure. That would just be crazy. I don't know what to freaking pick. Take the 4GT out. Why not? Is there a drift zone? Maybe I should.
Turn left.
It's one of those drift cars. Wasn't really paying attention what the heck it was. Oh, I need 80,000. All right, let me do that. Fairly confident I can get 80,000.
Your destination.
There we go. 1 star. Shit.
Turn around when it is safe to do
Don't know
so.
if we really hit that. That's stuck.
yards.
So close.
Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
To get that fast. Whoops, that's not what I want to do either. Time is it? Oh, about an hour. Something that accelerates very fast. Damn it. Koenigsegg might be able to do it. Hit 194. Alrighty. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Hope you all enjoyed tonight's show. I'll be back with it next week. We'll have a bit more to talk about. I think we're going to talk about the hypercar class that's coming to IMSA and the World Endurance Championship. Gonna do that, talk about that a little bit, and we're gonna talk about car stuff and racing and whatnot. And then I'll play a racing game, probably Forza if I don't. Well, I did the weekly thing for this week, so we got that. So yeah, and this week I'll have an announcement coming later this week, doing something pretty cool for the month of October, the whole month. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Nick, for the resub over on Twitch there. Greatly appreciated. 27 months, man. Can't believe it's been that long. It's great, kind of crazy. For sure. So, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Hope you enjoyed the show. And I will do it again next week. For sure. We'll have more to talk about. We'll have more going on. So, yeah. Everybody have a great night. And I will see you on the next one.